Heyo, everybody, this is EonShiKeno. We've got some more Starcraft 2 action coming at you from YouTube top blah blah. Normally I would like redo the intro, but you know what, screw it. Hello, good luck, have fun. We've got FXO, BratOK, or BratOK. I think it's BratOK. But since he capitalized the OK, it makes you think BratOK. But I'm going to call him BratOK because I'm like 99% sure that's how you're supposed to say it. So BratOK, currently at FXO, is going to be our red Terran player down here in the bottom left part of Core Hall Compound. I'm pretty sure that's the name of this map. I know Core Hall Compound is one of the new maps. There's the other new one, which I like. I like both of these new maps, except for this third, kind of annoying to take as a Zerg player. So let's see what Stephano does this game, how to deal with it. So, like I said, actually, like I haven't said, Stephano will be our blue Zerg player from the top right part of the map. And so we're going to have a good old-fashioned TVZ. Doesn't get much more StarCraft than TVZ. I haven't seen BratOK play in a while. I think the last time I watched him play was some type of European weekly tournament. So it's been a little bit since I've seen him play. Good to get caught up on players' play styles and the trends they're going to go with. So, BratOK, what are you going to do here? This map, good map, I think, for Hellions, obviously. Good map to go, like, you know, barracks first, and then you can transition to something. I mean, pretty decently small expansion. Nothing like Xel'Naga Caverns anymore. So, you know, expanding is fairly safe for the Terran player, as well as the Protoss player. Stephano going with the hatch first play. Pretty standard versus Terran. You know, get that hatch first. Gonna drone up also. So, what else can I talk about while the game is going on? IEM is going on currently. I'm going to be commentating a lot of replays from IEM. So if you guys like IEM, which you probably should because IEM is awesome and StarCraft is awesome, you should check back to my YouTube channel. I've already commentated the first series between MMA and JYP. So I guess if you haven't seen that, that's already up by now, I think. If I put these up in their correct order as I'm recording them. Check that out. So I'll be uploading a lot of games from IEM. Most of the games, I mean, every game I don't see from IEM, I'll either commentate it or watch the replay. I can only have so much time today, unfortunately, to watch the actual commentated games. I do love the casters. They have some pretty good casters at IEM right now. They got Mr. Bitter, Apollo, and Rotterdam. And I think Kalaris, that's a new guy that's over there. Not necessarily new, but because he's been on YouTube before. I've seen his stuff, but new to like event casting, live stuff. So good casters, good event, a lot of good players. But right now we've got a good player. Stephano is. Did he lose an Overlord? I think he did, unless he got insanely supply blocked. Did he like? He had to have lost an Overlord. Let me check the loser. Yeah, he lost an Overlord somewhere. So, lost that Overlord. Too busy jabbering on, missed that. But double gas going to go up for BratOK. Only getting one barracks after the expansion. So, interesting build here from Stephano. Or not Stephano, BratOK. I mean, usually, you know, Reactor Hellion is the go-to thing for a Terran player. But BratOK going for a double barracks opening. Maybe just going to try and build up a lot of Marines and just try and maybe just hit some weird timing. And be like, hey, here's 20 Marines you didn't expect, you know, way earlier than you thought they were going to come. And they just kind of appear. And you're like, ah, those weird timings always gets people. So, Marines heading out across the map, and just going to be like 5 of them. Let's see how Stephano's going to deal with this. Has he scouted it yet? He has. He was there at the Xel'Naga Tower. He's aware that he has 1 Spine Crawler and a Queen. That should be enough to deal with like what 5 Marines. Yeah, there it is. Like 5 Marines should be more than enough. So, just a little bit of fake pressure in BratOK. He's going to get map control back, but unfortunately, his the plan here, this kind of like fake pressure, didn't work out. Stephano doesn't care. You can throw like napalm in Stephano's face. He'll still make drones. He doesn't care. He loves making those drones. Only second to Rhett, the drone king. They're going up for Stephano up in their top part of the map. And Zerglin's going to take out the Marine, and Stephano's going to retake that Xel'Naga Tower. Loves the vision, and I like this truck. So I guess he's hauling Vespian gas there. Oh, so that's some type of a St. Patrick's beer. He's got it, and he's piking down here. He just robbed a store. He's like, let's hide out here underneath the Xel'Naga Tower. No one will see us here. Pretty slick looking truck. Not bad. So it's like it's right out of the A team or something. Anyways, Overlord on the right side. Two Overlords hanging out in the top left, checking out for drops. Maybe where are they headed to? One right here, good position there. You can suicide that later. BratOK putting up a wall, using the bunker as part of the wall, and doesn't have that many forces. Okay, now he's going to go for double reactor Hellion. What? This is such a weird build. Now he's going double Tech Lab. Is he just going to do like some insane Marauder Hellion all in? Off 2 base? I have not seen this build before. This is a weird opening from BratOK. Not very common to stuff I have seen. So we'll see how well Stephano can deal with it if he's ready for it. 3 Marines on patrol. Those guys are looking around for some bases to kill. And they're going to run straight into one over here on the left. It's going to be a Queen and about, what is that? 11 drones heading out. But a big force of Zerglings here from Stephano on the middle. He seems like BratOK is waiting for the 1 Marine to show up, and then he's going to go in there and get some kills. What did he see? Yeah, he saw a little bit of creep. Now he's going to run in there with 1 Marine and just do some poking. That's weird. Why is he only taking 1 and not the 3? That has to be a misclick there. No, he's just kind of baiting to see how many Zerglings are there. Alright, that's interesting. And now these Zerglings are going to kill those guys. I don't understand the point of that, but BratOK lost all of his Marines up there. They're all dead. But look at all the Hellions. This is a bad day for being a Zergling. Oh, getting toasted. Getting toasted. Now Stephano's thinking, uh-oh, I just made 13 drones and I've only got 5 roaches on the way and I've got to deal with a lot of Hellions. Hellions heading out across the map. Is he just going to run straight into the main of Stephano and just cook everything? I mean, now is whenever you need to be attacking. 10 roaches coming out. 11. That's the right call there from Stephano. Roaches do very well. And look at this. Preemptively moves all the drones out of the 3rd. I love it. I love it. Good job, Stephano. But, I mean, BratOK, I think that he should have went straight into the main. Like, this totally caught Stephano off guard, I feel. So now, roaches versus Hellions. Not a good fight to have. And BratOK took Stephano by surprise, I think, here, but he wasn't aggressive enough with the Hellions. Going to the 3rd was a smart idea. Losing those 2 Hellions was not a smart idea. Just to clarify, losing Hellions bad. But 3rd, I mean, look at this. He even pulled the drones back. No, he doesn't even care. He's like, you know what? I got roaches. I got queens. Stephano handled that like a champ. I think the situation here, like I was saying, if BratOK was maybe a little more aggressive with these Hellions, he could have just ran in, toasted these for the roaches, even showed up. There was nothing here to block him except for maybe a queen, but he could just went around that. And, yeah. So that didn't go well at all for BratOK. He got completely shut down, and Stephano was just doing just fine and dandy. Let's check it back, and BratOK's base. A lot of bio now being produced. He's got a reactor being produced on this factory. Probably going to swap that over that starport, and he switched into bio. So he went from Marines to a lot of Hellions to all bio. And now he's going to have medevacs. So BratOK just trying to make just about everything you can think of in this TVZ. Setting up his 3rd. But Stephano has had his for a little bit longer. Let's check the worker count. 68 versus 58. It's like, as I say it, they just slowly increase. It's just like the longest number ever. 70, 80. So now Stephano, with a map control of both those Naga towers, is looking to apply some pressure here, or just at least try and hunt down some Hellions. And those guys are pretty low on life. They don't have anywhere to go. They can sneak out of there before the roaches get there, not in time. And you can see on the mini-map just Stephano hitting from every single angle. He's got roaches all over the place. These Hellions can't go anywhere. And those Hellions are going to get taken out. Which one sneak up? But there's a big red heading out across the map. Marines with +1. He's got the Marauders. He's got Stim. He's going to need to do some damage here. Some shoot and scoot versus some Zerglings. Roaches, and he's got the +1 armor on those roaches, which will be pretty nice, but there's too many roaches to deal with this straight up. He's going to have to just continue to micro back against this army. He has a missile turret out here in the front just to, I don't know, just look pretty. And now Stephano is just going to crush on in here, and he's got reinforcements heading out across the map. You can see tons of Zerglings streaming out, and he's going to try and pull these roaches back. I like this. Pull the roaches back. Buy time until the Zerglings get there. Then you can run in. Don't sacrifice the DPS of those roaches until the reinforcements arrive. Now he's up here. BratOK pulling to a safer position at the top. He's got the double supply depot, but he's got a nice concave with roaches down here at the bottom. Plenty of Zerglings up in the front. BratOK is losing all of his Marauders up front. Marines instantly being stimmed as they pop out of these barracks. And there's so many roaches and Zerglings just pumping into BratOK's base. and it's not looking good at all for BratOK supply. 139 for Stephano, 90, 85 versus, or 85 for BratOK, and more roaches. He's going to lose us. He's completely lost all structure to the front of his base, and now it's Stephano's base, and Stephano's saying, all your base are belong to us. Losing supply depots. He's going to be supply blocked very soon as he loses that one. Nope, supply even. And is he actually going to save this? No, Stephano's like, all right, you can have that. I'm just going to go work on this planetary fortress. So planetary fortress is falling extremely fast. +2 roaches, or sorry, +2 Zerglings with a +1 armor on both of those guys. And he's going to lose the planetary fortress. Didn't repair in time. Loses that in the planetary fortress fall. Stephano almost doubling the supply of BratOK right now. And the creep across the map is just crazy. And look at this medevac. Look at the rallied Zerglings all over the place. GG from BratOK. And look at that. Stephano does. He's like, you know what? I see that medevac. I see it coming. I'm just going to rally every single Zergling I have and Roach. Just like, look at this. All these guys are rallied to go kill that medevac. He was ready for it. So I think BratOK had the right idea there. I like to just, like, out of nowhere, like, 2 double factory Hellions, even though I open up even though I show Marines and show, like, Marine pressure. And you just come in with, like, 15 Hellions. It's like, except, you know, Stephano, like, BratOK goes into Stephano's house. He's like, oh, I'm going to steal everything. And Stephano just conveniently just, like, took everything out of his house that night. He's like, drones? Oh, they're not here. The Hellions show up, like, what are we supposed to do? So I think that's the situation where BratOK, obviously he didn't know the drones got moved, but yeah, if he just would have went to the main where the drones more than likely are always going to be, and presumably even more drones at the main than at the third, I think that move would work against a lesser Zerg player, but Stephano was on top of it. He was ready for that, and he saved all those drones, and he just, that could have been disastrous. I've seen games where Terran players open up Hellions and they just go on your base and just melt everything. I've seen Nest-T lose to that. So, I don't know, great play from Stephano, and BratOK just could have gained a little bit if he was just a little bit more aggressive with those Hellions. So, a great game here from Stephano and BratOK. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/EonShiKeno. If you don't know how to spell that, it's on the right side. And leave any comments or criticisms. Thanks a lot.